Hello guys and welcome to my regular SBC review roundup. I'll be telling you guys which SBCs are worth doing, which ones to stay away from. Hopefully you do enjoy it. Let's try and hit 100 likes. I'm very ill. I'm having to power through to make this video. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. Let's get into it. If you need the cheapest FC25 coins to build your super team, then check out MMOEXP by clicking the link down below and use code JambooUK for 5% off. Okay, so there's, in my opinion, been quite a lack recently of like good SBC players and stuff. It feels like every time I do these videos, even when it's weeks later, there's just so much of the same old like garbage there. Like, how is this Carragher still here? To be fair, it expires in a day, but there's just so much of it that I just feel it's so stale. I think they've been really lazy. Considering a few years ago they were talking about like non-stop content and all this stuff, I feel like it's very disappointing, but maybe that's just me. You'll have to let me know whether you think the SBCs have actually been up to par or not. But starting off, we have this Leroy San here, who I believe has been there for quite a while. 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He looks pretty good, man. Like, if you stick this guy in your team, you're going to be able to get some use out of him for a while. You know, get like a Hawk or something on there, and you're going to be good to go. Finesse shot plus as well, which with a 5-star weak foot is very valuable. Inside forward plus on that right wing and the right mid. It's a good card. It's a good card. There's not too much to complain about. We have Cole Palmer. I actually really rate this card. It's a bit weird because normally like a 6'2" sort of camel winger wouldn't be up my alley. However, things have changed. Like, FC25 is just not the same game that I've been playing for the last 15 years. Like, I don't recognise it anymore. Back in the day when I played as a pro, you would never, ever play, you know, a very tall player in a like a wide or a cam position. You'd be looking for like the nimble, agile players. But it's a bit different now. And he can dribble, so it's not the end of the world. 5-star skills. You're going to want a hunter on him, and you've got yourself just a very, very good card. Half winger you want to stay well away from. Shadow Striker plus is my personal choice. You know, if you're going to use this card, I think in like a 4-3-1-2, for example, as the Shadow Striker, he could be unbelievable. Any formation with a cam, really. But Cole Palmer is a good card. We have Roberto. I liked his normal card. This one looks incredible. I've not used it. However, he does look very good. No matter where you play him, to be honest. Like, you could play this guy out on the wing. It'd be a very good centre mid. It'd be a very good left back. I feel like he might be a bit wasted at left back. I would be playing this guy as the playmaker in that centre mid plus role. I think he'd actually be pretty incredible. We have Gaby. I saw people like going crazy over this card. I think it honestly looks pretty bog standard. Like, it's not bad, I'm not saying that, but it's 4-star, 4-star. Really, you know, at this point, you're starting to want the 5-star weak foot on your midfielders for the passing. His pace is decent. His shooting is very... I'd go as far as saying it's pretty bad. His passing is good. His dribbling, obviously, is elite. But if this was on like a winger or a striker, it'd be a lot more beneficial. Yes, it's important to be able to dribble as a centre mid. But I think it's a bit more gimmicky than it is actually like, wow, this card is absolutely insane because he has the 99 on the dribbling stats. Defending's decent, and then physicals are decent as well. It's a good card. Like, he's got the defending playstyles as well. Do I think he's one of the absolute best midfielders in the game? For most people, probably not, to be honest. But that's one of them. I'm not saying to not complete it. It's a good card. It's just not what I feel like people have been making it out to be. We have the Bellingham one. Very expensive, but Bellingham is one of the top guys in midfield this year for sure. We have this Carragher card, who I just don't like it, man. Carragher as a striker, it just feels wrong. Like, you can play him as a centre-back, of course. And as a centre-back, he's actually pretty good. You know, that agility balance is good for a centre-back. Good defending physicals, decent pace, ball-playing centre-back as well. It's not bad. Jonathan David here. and nice and cheap, 5-star weak foot. You'd actually get some value out of him. If you're on a cheaper budget, it's a good option for sure. We have Salah, just very good on this year's game. You know, good pace, shooting, dribbling, passing. He's got the finesse shot, inside forward plus. He is ready to go. We have this Nanny, who I really rate. I love cards like this because they're not very common. Cards that are really good on the ball, but also have insane physicals as an attacker. They're pretty rare to find. And this Nanny is one of those. He can play as a striker as well. I feel like he'd be really good up front. You know, stick a Hunter on him, you're going to be sort of good to go there. Trickster as his, you know, playstyle plus. Little bit of a waste. I would have rathered normal Trickster and then like finesse shot plus, but it is all good. Winger plus or left winger plus, probably the option, only because false 9 is just a waste in my opinion. I would rather have him out on the wing with that cracked out, you know, player role and have it that way. But that's a good card. We have Marmouche, who as of today apparently might be moving to Man City. We'll see. He's got advanced forward plus, which is my favourite personally. I do think Poacher's very good if you have someone like Haaland, but advanced forward plus, the runs in behind you get are exceptional. And this guy is absolutely rapid. This will be a really, really decent card, albeit he's only got the 3-star weak foot and 4-star skills. But I actually feel like he'll be very, very decent. Super quick, physically good on the ball. You know, that 97 agility is huge as well. I think he'll be really nice. We have Moy Kean. It's just basically a fodder card. Morgan Hazard. 4-star, 4-star. I've spoke about these sort of cards a lot in the past. It's just way too common. A 4-star, 4-star player that just has okay stats everywhere for a winger. There is so many of these in the game. It is insane. There is absolutely nothing special about this card at all. We have Nuno Mendes, one of the best fullbacks in the game. I've not actually seen the Pedro Neto thing. But Lukaku, 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. He's 6'3". He's quick. He's going to be insane in the air. Physical beast. He's actually decent on the ball. Clinical. Finesse shot, power shot, and then Poacher plus. That's a serious card. That's like a Haaland, but on absolute crack. I think he'd be very, very good. We have Mane, who's one of the newer ones. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Striker, Cam, out on the right as well. I think he'd be good, man. What was it? Yeah, the skills he has. You want a Hunter on him, and then he's good on the ball. He's got good physicals, finesse shot. He's got rapid, quick step. It's a decent card, that. I feel like as a shadow striker, he would actually be really good. And I think the fact you can play him also as a striker, as advanced forward, is good. He's very versatile, actually. And I think, considering you're going to get the links to like the Neymars and the other Saudi League cards, this is one that's definitely worth looking at. How much is it? An 87, an 86, an 85. I think down the line, that could definitely be one that's worth having in your club. Like for chemistry purposes and the fact that it's a pretty good card, to be honest. I didn't actually realise it was as good as this. He's got very good passing. You know, he's going to be clinical with that Hunter. He'll be rapid, good on the ball, good physicals. I think that's almost getting towards the point of a must complete. I think even off the bench should be really nice. But that is a good card. We have Benni. Not for me. You know, 4-star, 4-star. Just, again, it's another one of those like 4-star, 4-star cards. To be fair, as a centre mid, decent enough. As a cam, I would say absolutely not. Forlan, he's actually pretty good. We have Navas there. One of the better fullbacks in the game, I would say, at the minute. You want him overlapping in that wing-back plus role, and you'll get some value there. We have Lundberg. He's pretty decent, solid enough value. 5-star weak foot. You can play him up front or out wide. A Hunter on him. He looks pretty good. You know, pretty cheap to complete as well. We then have Gankpo. I thought this card looked really nice when I had a look at him. He's 6'2", so it reminds me, it gives those like Palmer vibes. 5-star weak foot. 4-star skills. Again, probably a hunter. Possibly an engine, depending on what you want. But he's good on the ball. He's actually got really good jumping and heading as well. Good strength. His stamina's a bit low, but the finesse shot is nice. Quick step plus is nice. Can play false 9 plus pluses. Maybe you could get use out of it. I would rather have him on the advanced forward or as the inside forward when playing on left wing. But guys, that is the roundup. This card is also fodder. Hopefully you enjoyed. Sorry if it wasn't the same standard as normal. I'm very, very ill right now. But appreciate you guys watching. If you made it this far, please do subscribe. Leave a like. I'll catch you on the next one. And peace.